Congressmen and police officers are filing civil lawsuits against then-President Donald Trump after the storming of the Capitol. He wanted to stop that. The judge had a clear opinion on this. Former US President Donald Trump has suffered a defeat in court in connection with the storming of the Capitol. Civil lawsuits against Trump could go ahead, a federal judge ruled. Trump's January 6, 2021 speech could be viewed as a call for collective action, the decision said. However, the judge dismissed similar allegations against Trump's son Donald Trump Jr. and attorney Rudy Giuliani. It was plausible that Trump incited his supporters at the time to stop the official confirmation of his election defeat in the US Congress. Trump's statements to his supporters are the essence of a civil conspiracy, Judge Amit Mehta wrote, rejecting Trump's motions to dismiss the lawsuits. It can be assumed that the ex-president knew that militias were prepared to use force to defend him. Trump supporters violently stormed the Capitol on January 6th, while Congress was meeting there to certify the outcome of the presidential election. Trump had recently incited his supporters at a rally that his election victory had been stolen. 5 people were killed, including a police officer. 4 other police officers committed suicide in the weeks and months that followed. Giuliani also spoke at the rally. Trump had to face impeachment. The Senate majority needed to convict the Republican did not materialize because most of his party friends in the House of Representatives supported Trump. The top Republican Mitch McConnell, who himself found the ex-president innocent in the proceedings, indirectly called for legal action to be taken against his party colleague. State legislators and Capitol police officials then filed the lawsuit. And in the lawsuit over potentially fraudulent business practices, former US President Donald Trump and 2 of his children have suffered another defeat because now they have to answer questions under oath. A judge in New York ruled that the 75-year-old Republican, his son Donald Jr. and daughter Ivanka Trump have 21 days to appear for questioning. Lawyers for the Trump family had tried to prevent this, arguing that Attorney General Letitia James, who is a member of the Democratic Party, was biased towards the former White House chief. According to media reports, Trump can appeal the decision and refuse to testify if he would otherwise incriminate himself. His son Eric, who was already required to testify under oath in the matter, exercised that right during questioning. Trump's corporate empire is the subject of investigations into a civil complaint filed by Attorney General James and a criminal investigation by the New York City Attorney's Office. This accuses the group of fraudulent business practices. The goal of these practices was to get a variety of economic benefits, such as insurance coverage or tax deductions, James explained. And according to James, Trump and the Trump Organization used fraudulent and misleading financial reporting to gain economic advantage. It is also about the suspicion that Trump's company has given false information about the value of real estate. Donald Trump is the founder of the Trump Organization. His 2 sons, Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump, are the vice presidents of the conglomerate, which is primarily active in the real estate sector. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.